If you're a Beat Saber fan like me, then you will eventually bump into this. You want more songs to play, so you can add custom songs by modding Beat Saber with the BMBF mod on your Quest. However, this has some caveats, and every new update of Beat Saber will mess it up, so this means you'll need to downgrade your Beat Saber for it to work again. And well, since I had to figure this out for myself because of the latest music pack, I thought, why not share it? So today I show you the easiest method to downgrade Beat Saber with a web tool, and then I'll also show you how to install BMBF. Goedemiddag, Cas here and welcome to VR Tech Tips. Consider subscribing for more handy VR related content, and now join me beyond reality. Okay, before we get started, I gotta say this first. Oculus or Facebook's terms, they say that you're not allowed to mod games or apps on their platform. This means there is a chance that this may not work in the future, or even worse, they could try and ban your account. I cannot tell you whether this will happen or not, except that I know that a lot of people use this mod and they haven't experienced any issues yet. But just keep in mind that this may change in the future, so use this at your own risk. Also, one more thing, if you mod your Beat Saber, you will lose access to online features. This means features like multiplayer, so only use this if you're not going to use those features. However, there is an easy way to reset this whole process, which I will explain at the end. Now, we got that out of the way, let's get started. First, what do you need? You need a PC with SideQuest installed, and you need your Oculus Quest 2 with Beat Saber installed as well. Step 1, check Beat Saber version. I assume you already have Beat Saber installed on your Oculus Quest 2, so launch it and you can check the version number if you look down at your feed. Right now we're on version 1.16, but if you have a different version, just remember that. Step 2, check BMBF version. Now we're going to have to check what version the mod BMBF is on. So you go to your browser, surf to bmbf.dev/stable, and over here you can see the latest stable version. Here you can see that we're going to need version 1.13.2 for now. Alright, just remember these both versions as we're going to need it. Of course, if you're watching from in the future, then your versions may be different, but it should still work. Step 3, getting the patch. Now go to this link in your browser to find the web APK downgrader. I'll put this link below in the description as well, so you can just click that. Then if you scroll a bit down, you can see download patches, and over here you can find all the patches. So our Beat Saber version was on 1.16, and we need target version 1.13.2 because BMBF currently only works on that version. Once BMBF updates to mod, you can pick a different patch here if needed. So we are going to pick the top one. If you click on it, you will come to this page, accept the cookies, then just click download over here and it should start downloading it. Let me click allow over here. Once downloaded, it shows up in your downloads folder. Mine is in the default downloads folder over here. Now let's move on to step 4. Step 4, extract the Beat Saber APK. Now you have to open SideQuest and connect your Quest to your PC. I already have a cable ready over here. Yes. If it's connected successfully, you will see a green dot here at the top left corner. Then just click the gallery icon at the top right. Here, find Beat Saber. You can just type it in the search field and then click this settings icon next to it. Now we gotta back up the APK file. You scroll down. Here you can click on backup APK file. Once done, you will see it here below that it's completed. You can now find the backup APK file if you go back into the settings over here and then click on open backups. It will open this folder, and in here at APKs, you can find your backup APK. Make sure you always keep a copy of this file just in case something goes wrong. You can always go back to this APK. So now we have two APK files, right? We have this Beat Saber backup and also the patch that we downloaded earlier. So let's move on to step 5, fuse and downgrade. Now we're actually going to fuse these APKs and downgrade it. So go back to the APK downgrader webpage over here at the top. For the top APK, we're going to select the Beat Saber backup. So if you lost your folder, go back to SideQuest, click on the settings icon, then open backups. Then go inside your APKs folder. You'll find your APK over here. If you have multiple of these backups, just select the correct date. I only have one, so this is the correct one. And then copy this file path, Control C over here. Go back to the APK downgrader, click on choose file, and then paste the path over here. Press enter and select the Beat Saber APK. Then at the patch field, you select the patch you downloaded before. Mine is in the downloads folder, which I have copied over here already. This is my patch. Select it, then just click on downgrade over here. Then after a couple of seconds, the downgraded APK will download automatically. Alright, I got it downloaded in my downloads folder again. Now let's move on to step 6, uninstall Beat Saber. Now go back to SideQuest. Your Quest should still be connected with a cable, and again click on the gallery icon over here, then find Beat Saber, click on the settings icon, and then click on uninstall app here. Wait for it to finish. You will see that at the bottom over here. Then let's go to step 7, reinstall the downgraded APK. Now we're going to install the downgraded Beat Saber APK. So on SideQuest, just click on this icon right here at the top right to manually install APKs. I still have my downloads folder copied in the path, so I'm going to paste it right here. Because my downgraded APK is right here as well. You can see it from the file name 1.13.2. Just double click it, wait until it finishes again, which you will see at the bottom here. Yes, all tasks completed. Now you're done. Go inside your Quest, launch Beat Saber, and you will get a pop-up now warning you that there's an update available. Don't update your game, of course, because you then have to redo all the steps. Just click on launch anyway. Now, if you look down again at your feed, you will see you're on the right version for BMBF now. Step 8. Time to add custom songs with BMBF. First, we have to make sure that you have an account at beatsaber.com. You have to go in your browser to beatsaber.com, and if you don't have an account yet, click on login, and then at the bottom left, you can click on register. Just follow the steps until you have an account and you're logged in and you see this. You may need to add an avatar for it to work. So now we're going to install the BMBF mod on our Oculus Quest 2 so that we can actually install those custom songs and play them. BMBF is conveniently available in SideQuest, so just open SideQuest, make sure your Quest is connected, and then go back to the home page and find BMBF here in the search field. Click on it, then just click on install to headset. If you don't know how SideQuest works, just follow my guide on this. I will link that below as well. Once BMBF is installed on your Quest, move on to the next step. Step 9. Launch BMBF in your Oculus Quest and let it do its magic. Put on your Oculus Quest headset now, go to your apps, then at the top right drop down, click on unknown sources. Find BMBF there and then launch it. So the footage you're seeing right now might be a little weird because I'm recording with my camera through the lenses because Oculus blocks recording certain unknown apps, so that's why. Now follow the instructions first. It will ask you to uninstall Beat Saber. Just click the beautiful pink buttons, follow it, give it permission when needed. Then you get to this patch screen, click on patch Beat Saber here, wait for it to finish again. This could take a minute or two. Once done, you will get to this page, click on install modded Beat Saber here. You may get a pop-up that says for your security your phone is not allowed to install unknown apps from this source. If you get this, just make sure to click on settings and check mark allow from this source. Then go back to BMBF by clicking on the arrow at the top left corner. And now click install modded Beat Saber again. Now you get this pop-up that asks if you want to install this application. Confirm by clicking install again. So it will start installing, wait for it to finish, and you are ready. Now don't start the Beat Saber from here as it won't work, just click done here. But before you exit BMBF right away, let me show you how to download a song first. So step 10, download a custom song. Now still in BMBF, click on browser. Find the song you like. Then click on this cloud-like download button here and it should start downloading any song. Do this for all songs you want to play. Once you've done that, click on Sync to Beat Saber at the top right corner. Wait for it to finish. Once done, move on to the next step. Step 10, launch Beat Saber and play. Now open your Quest menu, go back to your library, and at the top right drop down menu, select all and find Beat Saber. Now you may get a warning from Oculus about that modding is not allowed. We talked about this before, so just click close here. But now you can find the song by clicking on solo, and all the way to the right you can find the custom songs icon and the songs you just downloaded. You can start playing straight away. So if for some reason it doesn't work well or you just want to reset everything, then all you gotta do is uninstall Beat Saber like you usually do on your Quest with all games and apps, and then reinstall it again from the official Quest store, and it should be the default vanilla Beat Saber again. And that's it for this guide. I hope it was helpful. If you got any questions, leave a comment down below. I will try to answer at least the questions that I get on the first day. But you can also join the BMBF Discord to ask your questions. I'll put a link on their site below. I would also love your recommendations on what songs I should try out. I don't play a lot of custom maps yet because I'm really a vanilla player still, but I think it's time. Thanks for being here. As always, you're amazing. Leave me a like if you like what we do. Watch more over here to support us. And special thanks go to our champions, especially these patrons down below. Fijne avond. VR on!